listen to the noise that greets Wang Chuqin, China's world #1, looking very cool and casual as he makes his way into the field of play. I cannot wait to see this match because we have got Jaehyun, who is playing the best he's ever played. He is at his absolute peak, and he's taking on a world #1 who looked a little bit vulnerable yesterday. This is going to be a tantalizing matchup, this best of 5. Wang Chuqin, he's a world champion, he's an Olympic champion, he's winner of multiple titles, he's swept all before him. And Jaehyun will have a challenge on his hands if he is to win his first ever encounter against China's superstar. It's world #1 against world #13. We've already seen upsets. Will we see another? Wang Chuqin will be hoping not, because he was almost on the receiving end of one yesterday against the Polish teenager Milos Radzimski. We can talk a bit more about that later on because that was fascinating to see. Well, this is our umpire. We introduced the officials for this one. And Jaehyun is quickly up at the table to introduce himself and await the coin toss.
Grab red or blue? Red form and blue form 1. Blue form 1. Winner to toss. Wang should receive. Right.
Well, Wang Chuqin was in action a little earlier on as well in the doubles. The men's doubles, he kicked off alongside Lin Shidong. The first match of the day, they've sealed their place in the semi-final. He'll be looking to progress on through the draw. Fraser Riley in the singles as well. That is the expectation on China's world #1. With that comes great pressure, but he didn't look entirely convincing yesterday, did he, against the Polish teenager, Milos Radzimski? Let's talk first of all about Jaehyun, because we're looking at him right now. The 25-year-old is 13, just on the outside of that important top 10. But he is playing like a top 10 player, isn't he? There's a look at his results that have seen him get through to this stage of the competition. But I'm thinking back at the last smash, the Europe smash. He beat Tomokazu Harimoto, reached the quarterfinals then, was knocked out by eventual winner Jules Borgard. And Jaehyun is the best he's ever been at the minute, isn't he?
Yeah, he's in incredible form. I mean, you're looking at someone who got a bronze medal in men's singles at the World Championships in 2019. This isn't a flash in a pan. Jaehyun's one of the best players in the world. But Wang Chuqin, the favourite coming into this, the head-to-head is actually 6-0 between the two. They've had 4 encounters outside the realm of WTT. Wang Chuqin beat both. And you can see here, Zhang Wujin, a player who's beaten him before at the World Championships, was bageled. Radzimski did so well. Goodness gracious me, that was too close for comfort.
He played out of his skin, and we can have a look at that. This was the round of 32 yesterday. Wang Chuqin taken to 5 games. He had too much points. When do you ever see Wang Chuqin taken to 5, and by such a fine margin as well, with just too much points?
It's crazy. I mean, Milos Radzimski is what, 18 years of age? 19? Imagine if he would have beaten Wang Chuqin there. That would have been the shock of all shocks.
And here as well, in his backyard.
And he lost quite early on last time round here at the China Smash to Anders Lin, so that would have been double trouble for Wang Chuqin.
Do you think he feels the pressure then, playing in China?
I think he does feel the pressure. Look, basically all the fans in here are rooting for him. He doesn't want to disappoint. You can see he's won 89% of your hearts around the world as well.
Yeah, he also won the Champions event in Macau just a few weeks ago, so he's looking for back-to-back WTT titles.
Yeah, that was important after Yokohama. He lost in the men's singles final to Tomokazu Harimoto. So, there's blips, but he is the best player in the world, Wang Chuqin, make no mistake.
He is indeed, and the fans think so too. You can hear them cheering his name as he makes his way across the table. This is Jaehyun, who has got the serve. He'll get us underway here. This is for a place in the quarterfinals.
One love.
That's textbook Wang Chuqin, isn't it?
I haven't seen it yet. I'm trying to take it as seriously as possible. It's a huge match at a very, very important event. The second edition of the China Smash, the last smash of the season. But what we know is that these two are actually very good friends off the table. Bit of locker room, a bit of trash talk between these two in the training hall earlier. Wang Chuqin saying to Jaehyun, "You won't even need to go to the showers, mate. This is going to be done quickly."
Well, if he plays like that, it certainly will be. How does Jaehyun threaten the world #1? How does he impose his game on him?
Well, Jaehyun, for me, is like the Korean equivalent of Truls Morregard. He's very creative, crafty, tight serve-receive game, an incredible shot maker. He's very good against, well, he's very good at the highest difficulty level shots. So, he's got all the shots, but how does he get the blend right against Wang Chuqin? Point by point. He's gonna have to be at his best, no doubt about that.
It is Sora Matsushima who awaits the winner of this. That was an amazing result for the Japanese with the win over Liang Jinkun, the world #5 of China. So definitely these Chinese players are not unshakable.
No. The hardest contender to win the WTT contender Taiyuan in China this season, and Jaehyun took on Sora Matsushima in the men's singles final. Matsushima clinched it in game 7. So, Jaehyun plays well in China, and that win for Sora's fantastic. I think he's been knocking on the door for quite a while. Actually plays in the Chinese Super League. Sora Matsushima.
Great receive from Jaehyun.
A difficult ball to pick up because it was a crafty serve from Wang Chuqin. Those bouncy backs have been one to tricky. You don't always know how to meet the ball. You don't really know how much to brush it when it's a bit bouncier. Nice receive. It's deadly, isn't he, with that forehand?
He is. There's not much stopping him when he produces that.
Everything is just so deliberate. I said that earlier. Everything has intent behind it. How can Jaehyun sort of cause a bit of hesitation? Well, he'll have to play a lot of half-long balls. He'll have to try and really spin that ball as heavily as possible to make it tough for Wang to counter. Ooh. He left the door open, Wang Chuqin. It was a great, great shot. Oh, just missed by a whisker.
Yeah, he'd moved himself well out of position, hadn't he?
Even though it's kind of risky because you are leaving the door open, Wang Chuqin knows that his best chance is to get that forehand in.
6-4.
Couldn't get the backhand flick in, though. He's just no moving with that forehand.
You know, his service game is so, so strong. A lot of world-class players have been asked to build their dream pro. When asked about who he would choose for the serve, he chose himself, so that goes to show. he really backs himself with his serve game. Sets up his forehand perfectly.
4-8.
And it's very, very difficult for all the right-handers to receive, as he is a lefty. The first left-handed world singles champion since Jean-Philippe Gatien.
And how long ago was that? Testing your knowledge now.
Oof. A long, long time ago. The 90s. In the 90s.
Oh, nicely done.
5-8.
The chance starting to gain traction now around the Infinity Arena for Wang Chuqin.
Just found out, 1993.
Well, you were in the right decade at least.
8-6.
Yes, Jaehyun with a Wang Chuqin-esque step around and big forehand of his own.
You know, these Koreans, they've got lightning, fast footwork. They've all got great forehands. Him, you know, Jang Woo-jin. Oh Jun-sung's a bit more of a silky player, I'd say, a young star. Lee Sang-soo. Let's not forget him. What a legendary player Lee Sang-soo is. Someone who's beaten Ma Long, someone who's beaten Fan Zhendong, someone who's beaten Chuqin. Good deep ball save from Jaehyun. Good countering off the bounce.
It's not often we see Wang Chuqin playing that far back, is it?
Wonderful timing. Better timing than a Swiss watch from Jaehyun. Taking the ball at the peak each time, inside out there, swooping across the ball to guide it out wide with some side spin. That's what he can do. Giving himself a chance here with 2 serves.
A decent chance, he takes it. I'm just wondering what he said in response to Wang Chuqin's trash talking. Or whether he's letting the table tennis do the talking for him at the minute.
I'm sure he said something back. Gave him a little bit of what for. Why not? You know, Wang is fully aware of how good Jaehyun is. I'd be very, very surprised. I think this is going to be a very, very long-term rivalry, by the way. I'd be surprised if Jaehyun couldn't beat Wang Chuqin even once. I think he's capable of doing it, I really do. As difficult as it is going to be. Never done it in 6 tries. Never done it in 2 WTT meetings, but he could. He's got gears to his game.
He does, and at 13 in the world, he is at his highest ever ranking and playing with belief as well. He's taken down a lot of big names.
Took out Felix Lebrun at the World Champs, didn't he?
He did, yeah.
He's got away from the table, Jaehyun.
10, 9.
He buries that one, Wang Chuqin. Got some basketball stars in the house, haven't we, Rebecca?
Different kind of ball game, but I wonder if they're taking note of any of these skills on show, whether any of them are transferable across to the court. We've got delight for the crowd as Wang Chuqin wraps up a tense, tight opener, 11 points to 9. And Jaehyun did brilliantly well, didn't he, to get himself back into it and keep pace. But Wang Chuqin, the class showing at the end, a huge swiping forehand down the diagonal, leaves Jaehyun flailing.
啊，这个要注意，包括你看最后反手，其实就是分钟他反手过来拧了这两个人，对吧？他真拧的还是有点速度，有点质量的，这个就小心一点。他真搓其实没问题，他白转你捅长也行，你回白也行，他这个里头给你威胁并不大啊，就是他有时候会乱变一点，有突然性很强，一会儿看速度就摆着他给你就拧一下，这个反正拧的这个速度。 质量要给他估足了就行了，后面就是发球落点。那再一个就注意他有时候长短，他长短那种配合，完了他这块来回掏来掏去。
So we've got Jaehyun, Fang Shou, and Zhao Rui. 3 basketball superstars in the house here in the Infinity Arena. Lovely to see that, Rebecca.
Yeah, they look like they're enjoying the action, don't they?
They play for the Shogun Basketball Club here in Beijing.
Love all.
Jaehyun was very, very close there to stealing that first game, but at 9-all, Wang Chuqin holding down the fort, managing to get Jaehyun into a defensive position.
Love one.
Firecracker there from the Korean.
And I was going to say, you get the sense that the best is yet to come, don't you? After game 1 was sort of not a tentative start, but they were feeling each other out. Fraser, you're open-mouthed staring at that replay.
I'll tell you what, all of the remaining Team China players aren't featuring right now are here watching, as are the coaches. They know we're in for a treat. They know that Wang Chuqin is going to need all the support he can get here. You can see that Wang Chuqin getting a bit fed up at the flashes. I mean, he is the most followed player in the world with nearly 10 million followers on Weibo. But, you know, can't be having that here. a lot of first-time fans, you can understand it, but it's very distracting for the players. So it really, really affects Jaehyun Yu against Felix Lebrun at Juice in Game 5. I was down there, actually, in the Infinity Arena. I could see some strobes coming from the crowd.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
wow.
very, very bright. It's got to be sorted out.
I mean, there's enough to focus on, isn't there, without bright lights, so the camera flashes too. I mean, the noise as well. There's a lot going on.
The fans are very respectful with regards to that, I must say. They'll quieten down just before the rally begins. Oh, yeah.
3, 2.
Lovely flick there. Clever shot from Wang Chuqin. He saw Jaehyun was all over the shot, not knowing what to expect.
Yeah, he was. His footwork looked a bit clumsy there, didn't it?
Three, 2.
I heard the word stop, but I couldn't tell what it was for. Coming in from the assistant that time, not the head umpire.
So effective on the backhand as well. I mean, we waxed lyrical about the serve, about the forehand, but that was just sublime work, wasn't it, from Wang Chuqin with those backhands across the table, just putting real pressure on Jaehyun.
His backhand is as good as it needs to be. He wouldn't even want to develop it any more powerful, because then he'd have less time for his forehand. He's a really forehand-orientated player, Wang Chuqin. It's rare to see him play 2 backhands in a row, because he's looking to get onto that forehand. The transition between his backhand and his forehand pivot is so smooth. But Jaehyun could make life tricky by playing a wider ball, slower into forehand half, and then going deep backhand.
Is he trying to get Wang Chuqin onto the backhand?
Yeah, he doesn't want that forehand coming into play too often. Right serve, right shot. Bit of role reversal here. Wang Chuqin trying to fish him down.
5, 3.
We don't see him in that spot at all, do we? Far back from the table, and you could see as well, Jaehyun was going for that backhand side.
Yeah, he's got to.
Big success there.
He's got to serve in a way that makes Wang Chuqin indecisive on that receive. Can he touch into the middle and forehand make it a guessing game? Can he play wider? Can he open the table for himself?
6, 3.
Well, Wang Chuqin serving well, as ever, very consistent with that aspect.
Outrageous.
Outrageous indeed.
3, 7.
Fraser, talk us through what was going on there, because it was amazing that Jaehyun stayed in it for as long as he did. And again, Wang Chuqin in a position that he's not necessarily comfortable in.
Yeah, lights out table tennis. Incredible countering from both. Jaehyun doing really well to get it out of his crossover with an abbreviated stroke. This is the perfect performance here from Wang Chuqin. He's in his flow state, he's in his element, he's on song. And this is very, very important. It's only him and Lin Shidong left, by the way, here in the round of 16, out of all the Chinese players now. Oh, him and, of course, Chen Jun-sung, I forgot.
Left.
Chen Jun-sung, who's on a fairy tale run here.
Here we go. 3, 8.
Also Shang Peng. So there's 4 left. Forgive me. Forgive me.
But for 4 left in the round of 16 is not expected. You know, that's not a good return for Team China.
Jaehyun Yu was so close.
Okay.
But yeah, the likes of Xue Fei, Xu
3,
Yingbin,
8.
Yuan Lidson, Wang Yozheng eliminated.
Nan Jin-kun, of course.
Yang Jin-kun today, yeah.
And 4.
Great backhand there from Jaehyun. to be developing that backhand counter.
Is he more of a forehand player? Yeah,
definitely. Definitely more of a forehand-orientated player himself. Came very close to defeating Lin Shidong at the champions Chuqin. And Jaehyun, good against Chinese players.
9-4.
But an authoritative applause from Wang Hao. He knows that Wang's playing well.
That is outrageous. Brings up game point in emphatic style, Wang Chuqin. 6 game points, 72 kilometers an hour. That's not even his fastest that he's hit all week.
He's done that against a world-class push. That acceleration is frightening.
Game 2-1.
And he's certainly accelerating through this match. He is a game away from a place in the quarterfinals. He's just unleashed a different level in game number 2, taking that 11 points to 4. It was a tight opener, 11-9, one that really could have gone either way. But Wang Chuqin showing his class, showing who's boss. Takes game number 2, 11 points to 4.
整体上整个短球你看了吧？我主要在短球这块里头不太出现太大问题，有的时候呢不勉强，哎，该回摆该捅勺，包括看准了反手这个就可能也都行。
So this is the ball placement here of Wang Chuqin. The white balls, well, all the balls where he's placed them, but the glowing ones, the winners that he's made. So he's made more winners into that backhand half of Jaehyun. Big spread there into that tight forehand. I'm guessing that that's the serve of Wang Chuqin in that game. So he's serving middle and forehand tight, and then he's exploding into that backhand. You have to be able to play the parallels well against Jaehyun though, because he's very comfortable cross-court on both the backhand and the forehand. And Wang Chuqin's done so in brilliant fashion.
Oh, Jaehyun.
1-0.
Takes point number 2, levels up, and it's so important, isn't it, that he gets a quick start here, believes and keeps pace with the world number 1, because game number 1 really could have gone either way.
Yeah. 9-all, wasn't it?
Yeah. Wang Chuqin just finding a new level in game number 2.
Good spin there from An.
1-2.
Feel as though Wang Chuqin was expecting a drive, but An didn't try and up the ante too much power-wise, kept the rotation on the ball. Just died in front of Wang Chuqin.
And is that maybe the best chance Jaehyun has? If he gets Wang Chuqin pushed back, is that where he's going to win most points?
Yeah, I mean, it's not where Wang Chuqin normally plays, but look, Wang's too good to get forced back there so often. You know, as good as your tactics can be, he's not going to be there unless maybe you get a little bit of fortune or you're able to play with heavy spin. If Wang doesn't play with the right tactics. You know, it's interesting. Benjamin Faraji, a player who shockingly defeated Wang Chuqin last season when Wang was going through a rough spell, said Wang was struggling against the higher trajectory spins. Heavy spins, heavy top spins. So I might be better off a little bit further away, but he has been faltered. He's going to challenge it.
Let's see then what TTR has to say about this. Each player is entitled to 2 challenges per match, 2 successful challenges. So if you are successful in a challenge, then your number of challenges remains intact. These results normally come pretty quickly. So Jaehyun challenged. And Fraser, talk us through what his challenge is about.
It's about the service. I think he tried to play the reverse pendulum serve, and I'm guessing it was about the verticality or the visibility of the serve.
TTR is ready. Let's have a look at what the verdict is here.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah. So as long as it's no more than 30 degrees off vertical, then the serve is legal. So a good challenge from Jaehyun.
2-3.
So it's interesting. The umpire has to be very specific on what they are calling. So they called there the verticality. It might have been vertical enough, but it could have still been hidden. But even if it is hidden, that's not what they called. They called verticality, not visibility.
So even if the review shows the ball is hidden, they can't then retrospectively say, actually, I don't think the ball is in the right position. That's interesting.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
5-2. Time out.
It's worth a challenge, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Always worth having another look. Got the timeout then for Jaehyun. Well, it was a good challenge because it meant that instead of being 4-2 up, Wang Chuqin was 3-2 up, but he's gone on and won the next few points after that. So Jaehyun feeling the pressure now. Must-win game, of course, for him, so the pressure is very much on the world number 13.
Shang-Yun in his corner, Oh Jung-jung's father. Let's listen in.
이 스타일이 막 짧게 놓고 막 하는 스타일이 아니고 어떻게 늦춰서 주고 디펜스 안 하고 이렇게 해야 된다고. 자, 마찬가지로 하고 어렵게 제가 하나씩 던져주려고 해보라고.
Let's check out some of the action then that's happening at the Beijing Smash. We'll talk through some of the other results in a moment's time. The shocks that have been coming thick and fast. LeBron Felix and Alexei, the brothers in the glasses as they are known in this part of the world, losing to Sora Matsushima and Shunsuke Tigami in the men's doubles quarterfinals. I mean, that was a high-quality match between two brilliant teams, but the LeBron brothers, that's one that really they would have been expected to win, isn't it, Fraser? Another shock.
The top seeds here are out in the men's doubles.
3-5.
Yep, yet another shock here in Beijing.
Incredible result there. Shunsuke Tigami, a world champion in men's doubles, alongside Hiroto Shinozuka. So that's not even a pair that train together that often either. You know that Alexei Lebrun's been trying to return from injury. Ooh, well, these are the kind of rallies that can affect the confidence of a player. I think he miscontacted it, and Jaehyun. So let's have a look. Oh, it came off the top edge of his racket, didn't it? Wang looked at Jaehyun for some clarification, but here he's levelled.
Wow, brilliantly timed timeout then for Jaehyun. Gave himself a bit of clarity there, didn't he? Still a long way back in this match for the Korean here. I think he's pointing to some camera flash in the crowd before we get back underway here. And here comes this deadly serve from Wang Chuqin.
Left 5-0. Take 5.
I mean, if the LeBron brothers are out, as we were talking about a few moments ago, I mean, Wang Chuqin and Lin Shidong, they are the next highest ranked players in the men's doubles draw. So the door is open for them now.
Yeah. Wouldn't be surprised to see them do it. Team China really want to clean sweep this event. They want to win all 5 events up for grabs here at the China Smash. Wouldn't put it past them, but Team China have been under quite a lot of pressure recently. There's a lot of foreign threats coming up, especially in the men's singles. Oh yeah, tried a bit of a seatbelt shot. You don't often see Wang Chuqin try and take on one of those. Good push there from Jaehyun. The problem started for Wang yesterday at 2-0, didn't they? So there's still hope here for An.
And 6.
Oh, that's right. It looked as though it was Wang Chuqin's for the taking, didn't it? Against the Polish teenager. Nobody expected such a captivating, close match between them. No one expected 5 games. Oh, well, it's Wang Chuqin who stretches his lead to 3 here, as he's watched on by his Chinese teammates.
One of the best backhand counters An's played all match, and that was as good as a must-win point right there. Blissfully put away. Steers it wide of the Wang Chuqin forehand. Half-long counter tactic can be quite effective, but it's so difficult to even calibrate a counter against Wang's brushes.
Well, that was there for the taking, wasn't it, for Wang Chuqin? Earns himself 3 match points. Is Jaehyun just a little bit timid?
I think he's trying to deny the opening attack. He's trying to cause hesitation, but you know, crystal clear here from Wang Chuqin.
7-10.
So well prepared, so well equipped.
Oh, and he goes wide. It's Wang Chuqin who's through in straight games, defeats Jaehyun for the 3rd time at WTT level. The top seed world at #1 into the quarterfinals. Straight games. Well, it was a close opener. Wang Chuqin really stretched away in game number 2. That's when the gulf in class between this pair really showed. Tighter in game number 3, but Jaehyun had just left himself with too much work to do, hadn't he?
He looked at Wang Chuqin there as they shook hands as if to say, are you ever going to let me beat you? Tell you what, Wang Chuqin wouldn't. He's that kind of guy. He doesn't want anyone to beat him right now. And he's very, very good at holding people off and keeping people at arm's length, isn't he?
Well, that's why he's world #1. Back to world #1 after a brief hiatus. Conceded the top spot to Lin Shidong. See the great respect between this pair. Well, we don't see Wang Chuqin smiling too often, do we? But Jaehyun has brought the smile out of him.
Yeah, strong performance there from the world singles champion. The reigning world champion, Wang Chuqin, playing most of those balls down the middle of the table, a short middle in the serve-receive game. The rest was history. He's just relentless, absolutely relentless. You wonder what it's going to take to stop him here. Be an interesting match next between him and Sora Matsushima.
Absolutely, and we can hear then from our match winner, Wang Chuqin. Now that he's caught his breath, he is courtside and he is joined by our colleague Wilson.
Okay, so here we have the winner Wang Chuqin. 恭喜楚钦拿下本场比赛的胜利。Congratulations on securing the victory, Chuqin. What do you think performed particularly well, ultimately locking in a win? 楚钦，你认为在本场比赛当中哪些地方处理的比较好，最终取得比赛胜利的呢？
我认为我跟安宰贤最关键的还是第一局吧。我认为打到了9-9后的那2个发球，我认为自己做的还是不错。整体的这种包括整场比赛这种技战术上的执行还是比较稳定啊，不会像昨天一样，会有一些走神啊，或者说不注意很多细节。我觉得今天自己还是抠得比较紧的。
Well, I think the match between me and Jaehyun, the key to win it lies in game 1 when we were at 9-9. The 2 serves are handled very well. And overall, I think today my execution of the tactics and techniques has been very stable, unlike yesterday when I get distracted and I didn't focus too much on the details.
Now you've advanced to the quarterfinal. How will you review today's match and prepare for tomorrow's challenge? 晋级1/4决赛，你会如何总结本场比赛，并为明天的比赛做准备呢
其实我认为这也是目前自己大满贯最好成绩。我认为，北京大满贯啊，我认为还是说，不论1/8对到1/4对到谁，我认为都是非常艰难的比赛。所以说，还是做好自己，并且去在比赛当中总结近期的这种比赛的得失，然后并且去享受比赛。
Well, I think so far this has been the best result of mine at China Smash. So whoever my opponent is going to be, I think tomorrow will be a tough match. I just want to be myself, and in the competition, I will reflect upon my performance and just be myself and enjoy the match.
好的，谢谢，恭喜楚钦，再次把掌声送给王楚钦。
Great to hear then from Wang Chuqin. He advances into the quarterfinals. He doesn't yet know that he is going to meet Sora Matsushima, it seemed. So that's how the draw is looking at the